realize you're really not that great. What is this? Someone calling me?
You know, just keep talking.
What? Get that out of my face. I can't see. Trying to drive. You don't remember the school bus incident? People die all the time from school buses. They don't stop. Scotty used to work there until he got laid off. Well, then they laid him back on because, and that doesn't sound good, but they took him back on. Apparently the big man found out that Scotty got laid off and he wanted to lay him back on, so he put him back on the job. He called him back in, and Scotty spent a good while with the boss, and he feels better about himself now because he has got a job. He gets paid okay, I guess. I mean, like, I was kind of going for the whole thing, like, maybe it's good for him because he'll get out of town and he'll just really move on with his life. But now he's working as a car washer person. Who wants to wash cars? But I guess as long as it pays, the economy's pretty rough. I mean, look at me. I've got no job. That's great. But well, okay, so I'm going on a mission. I'm doing something with my life. But I worked hard. I did. Those floors looked really good when I worked there. They're just... You know, I will put a lot of effort into that thing, especially because I cared, you know. I cared about people walking on floors. I mean, if you're going to walk on floors, you need to walk on clean floors. Nobody wants to walk on floors with scuff marks and junk all over them. It's just disgusting, especially in a hospital. That's not, you see, when you work in a hospital and you see the floors are messy, you wonder what the doctors are like, because you're like in there, in the operating room about ready to get passed out, and you look at the floor and there is crap all over the floor. You're like, oh my gosh, this doctor doesn't know what he's doing. And you look at him and he's your cousin, and you know he's not qualified because he's going to business school. He's not a doctor. He just figured he needed some money. He just was like, hey, I could use some money. I want some money. I'm going to go operate on someone. Really, I did that as a housekeeper. I went in there and I needed some extra money, so I worked on some people. They didn't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I just looked it up a little bit online. But okay, so I learned a little bit. Where are we going?
The park.
We're going to the park. I'm going the right way, okay? I haven't hit a school bus yet. Leave me alone. Stupid people. Stupid car. I'm so glad I'm getting out of this thing. I can't wait till I get back. I saw a nice truck today. I want to get a truck like it was a nice Dodge truck, and it was a mega cab, and it had a cool Dodge symbol. No! It wasn't gray. Did I say anything about the color? Don't assume, okay? People get hurt when they assume. Sandy's not working. I guess maybe I should text her. She might want to come look at you throw that volleyball on the windmill.
Okay.
Oh, no. That'll be cool. My throat's getting really dry. You know, you listen to me when I talk at church, and it starts to get a little more hoarse and everything, like that, a little more. I start to crack. My voice cracks because I'm thirsty. They should have a drinking fountain next to the pulpit. Why don't they have it? I mean, there are a lot of people that talk for a lot longer than I do, and they don't have any water. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's me. Because I could really use some water when I'm up there. A lot of people use napkins. I use a lot of water. They use a lot of napkins. I guess we all use a lot of something in our lives. I use a lot of water. It just goes through me. That's just the way things go. I'm a human being, okay? I make mistakes. Look at that good couple. And they love each other. To walk alone in the dark together, that's got to be romantic. Unless you see people like that. That's kind of creepy. That person needs to get some longer shorts on, because really, unless your legs look a little better, you need to wear longer shorts. And I don't know if she thinks it's attractive or if she's just really poor and couldn't afford more fabric, but that is just wrong. I mean, DI isn't that expensive. Really, it's just, oh gosh. There are a lot of weird people. Well, we finally made it to the park after a long 10 minutes. It has been a while. So I am finally glad to get this over with. We can finally turn off the phone. And whoever listens to this, I just want you to know that I really do care about you. I'm going on a mission, so it's kind of expected of me. But if you want to email me, I'm appendixtie@hotmail.com. I'm a hot male, okay?